There's something that really comes up which for me often it blows my mind, and it's this whole issue of price hunting. Now, I mean, I get that, we've been through this pandemic and people are tight with money and everybody's price hunting. But you must remember that a tattoo studio is a business like any other. There's a cost of sales, and that's important to remember. If a studio is charging way below the norm, the industry norm, you must understand that they're cutting corners. Someone's cutting corners. And if you think that the artist is cutting corners on himself, well, think again, because you're very much mistaken. The very good chance is that they're cutting corners on what's going to be done to you. And there are various things, but I want to tell you a story. I have a client. We're doing a very large piece on her. She told me she is allergic to red. Okay, now, about 8 or 10 years ago, there was a product in red which was removed. Now, all FDA and EU approved pigments the reds are out of these products. The red doesn't have that product in it anymore. So, and we used to call that red rash, and it was a horrible kind of bubbling. You need to see it. Anyway, a long story short, she told me she was allergic to red. This made me wonder. So I said to her, listen, let's do a test. We'll do a small test on you, and then we'll see. If you have a reaction, then we deal with the reaction. If you don't, then we know that the issue was not with you, the issue was elsewhere. 2 months later, there's no reaction to the red. So what does that say to you? It says to you that the guy who tattooed her before was either using inks that were made more than 10 years ago, which are expired for certain. That's without doubt. All inks have an expiry date and should be gotten rid of after that expiry date. If it's more than 10 years old, it's gone. Okay. The other thing is, a lot of stuff is coming in from China. They don't pass FDA or European Union standards at all. So God knows what's inside of them. And we found with the Chinese products, what it says on the bottle does not mean that's inside. So they've even cheated US and European labels to make it look like it's a standard product. The thing is, if people are buying cheap inks, chances are they're substandard, and chances are you may develop an issue with the inks. And that's just one small part of the whole tattoo process. So if someone's offering you a tattoo at a very, very low price, you need to know that at some point in that whole process, they've cut corners. And they're not going to be taking that risk, you are. So be very wary of running out in price hunting. Understand that there is a certain basic cost to getting tattooed, and that will run throughout most of the quality studios in your town. So think about it. Price hunting is not a good idea. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment and subscribe. Subscribing helps us build the channel. Please follow us also on Instagram. The handle is @Cape Town Tattoo, or one word, or lowercase.